What it do, YouTube? It's your girl Steph's Too Legit. Welcome back to the channel. How you doing? So guys, today I am having sushi. Dang, I wish I remembered what I got. So we have spicy crab roll, and then I have shrimp tempura rolls, and then I have California rolls, and then I have some gyozas, and got some sauce, sriracha, one-time spicy soy sauce, and some rosé because I did not have Chardonnay. Cheers to you. Ooh, that is good. All right, guys, so today I have a story time. It is from Unsolved Mysteries. I think I'm gonna do one of these first. I love these. They're so good. Why is it not auto-focusing? Okay, I'm gonna do it without the sauce. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. These are super good. We're gonna do one more before we get into the sushi. So these are chicken ones. I don't know if you guys can see. Pretty good. I know it's usually pork, but I don't have pork. I'm gonna make my own little section here of soy sauce and wasabi, because I love the wasabi. Wish I had a little. And back, I changed chopsticks because I feel like these would look a little more appealing to the eye. That's really good. So, I'm gonna try one of these, and then we'll start getting into the story time. That is so good. Okay, so our story time is from Unsolved Mysteries. This story is about a young man and his mother. That is super spicy. So this kid, I want to say 16 years old, in high school, lived with his mother, and she was a hairstylist. She seemed to be very well known. Everybody loved her, and those two were inseparable. If you knew her, you knew him, you know. Very proud mom. And one day, she's taking him to school. I guess they got into a bit of an argument. Oh no, this one's falling apart. I gotta eat it quick. That's just shrimp one. It's really good. So, I guess they got into a little bit of an argument as she dropped him off at school. Told each other they loved each other, and off to school he went. In the time that he was at school, something happened to his mom. Now, she was in the salon working, and she had a client. That client left. The episode, I believe, is called 13 Minutes. Because within the time that client left and she had a phone call, she went missing. Now, you have to understand, in those smaller towns like that, everybody knows everybody. So if you see something suspicious, you're like, what's going on there, you know? From what was said in the story, a few people had driven by and seen the incident happening. Like, she was out there with someone that needed a jump on their car, because in her salon, she would park her vehicle in a specific place every day. On this particular day, the vehicle had been moved. And people were like, that's odd. There were two different people that had, oh, it's gonna break. I'm gonna use that. The wasabi is already good. If you hear that, that's my dog. I have some new neighbors and he's trying to figure out their dog. So they conversate. Hey, how was your day? These two people happened to drive by that both knew her and saw her talking to someone that was in, I believe, a blue car. I'm assuming that's the same person that needed the jump. Now, she didn't have any issues with anybody or anything. She was married, but she was getting a divorce. And the husband comes out in the interview. Now, you have to understand, if you're in the middle of getting a divorce, I mean, I'm not saying that there has to be any ill feelings there, but the chances of me wanting to speak to you are highly unlikely, especially since they didn't share a child biologically. There's no need for you and I to speak. Apparently, the day she disappeared, the stepdad or the husband kicked the son out of the house. A little boy, a teenager, okay? Now this little boy is fending for himself because he said, I didn't like him. I can't stand him. Like, he was pretty much tolerating him because of her. You shouldn't be with someone that has kids if you don't like kids, or you don't want to be around kids, or whatever the case may be. Keep that in mind for future relationships for you guys, because that's just not cool. So, they do the missing report. Everybody's looking for her. No leads. No nothing. Days and months go by. Nothing, 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 nothing. Of course, the husband had an alibi. He was, at the time, in a gas station, pumping gas. And clearly states, I had my receipt, whoop-de-whoop-whoop, from that day. It couldn't have been me because the gas station was halfway across town. Which is very specific. Like, I don't know about you, I've been driving since I was 12 years old. You know how many times I've pumped gas in my lifetime? I don't don't ever keep the receipt. So unless you're one of these people that collects like for tax reasons or whatever the case may be, or your job is reimbursing you for something or whatever, you know, you're just randomly keeping your receipt. I think that's kind of odd. It's not like you're going to exchange the gas. You're going to go back and be like, no, I don't want it anymore. Take it out. Tank. So, that was his alibi. This poor woman was missing for 2 years before they found her. They found what was left of her in the woods. And you can imagine after 2 years, there's not a lot left, you know what I mean? When they finally found her, they called the son. The son was at school. And they were like, we found your mom. And he was like, well, great, where is she? Like, where has she been? And they were like, no. We found the remains of your mom. And that poor kid, you can tell he was very close to his mom, so it kind of just brought everything back up, you know? It was very, very sad. And, because she never legally got the divorce, the husband was called in. They set up the remains of the victim. And, you know, he went in there. He identified what he could. I don't know if it was really an identification. It was probably just more of a to put at ease. I don't believe the son got to see her. Not that he probably would have wanted to, but you know, maybe to get some closure. They gave the ashes to the husband. And the husband has never showed it to the child. Now he's grown. He's a grown man. Like, he's never seen the ashes. And the husband was getting a divorce from her. Sleeps with them at night in the bed. Listen, bro, to each his own. Everybody grieves differently, you know? But, yeah. It was a really crazy story, and no one knows who did it, why. There was no reason, you know what I mean? There was nothing was bad. She wasn't beefing with anybody. Which is why people point the finger at the husband, you know? But that story was pretty sad. I hope that man now has found some peace with losing his mother. Because, I mean, her husband was just a you-know-what. But, yeah. So, I watched all the episodes from there. Yeah, I watched all those episodes on there. And coming back with more stories. Guys, I am getting full. Oh, I was craving this so bad though. I love sushi. I didn't want any of the raw sushi today, but this was pretty bomb. Let's hit the spot. But yeah, guys. I'm trying to bring another story time. I'm actually watching a few shows that I'm like, I want to tell you guys about the shows, but it's like if it has series, you know, different seasons, it's like you ruin it for everybody, you know, if they're watching. And it's like, I don't want to ruin the show for everyone. But when it comes to stuff like this, like just one episode kind of things, you know, yeah. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to come on here, eat some sushi with y'all, cause I was craving it. I know. I wonder what I'm gonna eat next. I was thinking of doing lobster tails. Coming to a video near you, because I've been craving lobster. I just didn't feel like cooking today, I'm not gonna lie, because 99% of the videos y'all see is my work. It's really rare. Yeah, it's really rare for me to have just food from outside. So yeah. Anyways, guys, I thought I was gonna use this sauce, but the wasabi did it for me. So that was bomb. Happy Friday. I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I will see you in my next video. Deuces.